is a no-up.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Harris outside. Back to Stevenson. He feeds it to Aldridge. Just 5 to shoot, and the foul called on Freak. That will be foul number 5 on him.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. And it's Stevenson missing.
Nice effort on the alley-oop, but probably not a good choice.
Yeah, it looked good initially, but then broke down just as quickly.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. From 13, bounces high off the rim and drops. Stevenson's got his second bucket of the night. Lakers trail by 7, and the foul called on Freak. That'll do it for the first half. It's the Spurs leading by 7. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline.
Well, David, a great...
And now the third quarter have to get going. And so Los Angeles takes the win. It was a fantastic ball game.
Rajon, what...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan player of the game. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded. And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Nuggets in Denver. Looking at Denver, they're not satisfied with the record over the last 10 games. Under 500 basketball, just not good enough. Looking to improve tonight. And guys, this team getting some big help in the form of Freak. He has stepped up and been a big contributor over this recent stretch of games. Shaq, what's been the change for him?
You know, he's playing under control, Ernie. He's not trying to do too much with each possession. You know, he's also being more aggressive, taking the initiative. You know, he's just going at people, the barbecue chicken theory, Ernie. Get out of my way, I'm going to eat you.
Yeah, I mean, Freak might be one of my favorite players coming up, Ernie. I mean, his teammates are trusting him more, giving him opportunities, trusting that the fact that he could score, and their success as a unit is also increased because of their trust in him.
You know who Freak reminds me of?
Who's that?
Me.
Oh, yeah.
And that wraps it up here. Thanks for joining us. We will see you next time.
On the floor for the visiting San Antonio Spurs. At center, Nathan Fox. At shooting guard, Lance Stevenson. At power forward, LaMarcus Aldridge. At the other forward position, Kawhi Leonard. At the other guard position, Freak. At the center position, standing 6'11", number 15, Nikola Jokic.
Live from Denver, it's the home of the Nuggets. We're broadcasting from the Pepsi Center. This is the first game back in Denver for the Nuggets. It's been a bit of a slow start for the season for them so far, but it's still very early and a lot of games to be played.
And before the season, guys, not much was expected of this group. We heard them saying that they were going to prove the doubters wrong, but so far that has not been the case. It's been a struggle.
Yeah, that's a case, Greg, to me, of intentions running into reality. You know, this is a team with some work to do, plenty of work to do, and I think they're finding that out the hard way. It could serve them well going forward, though.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for San Antonio, Harris in at point guard. Fox is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Lance Stevenson, and it's Leonard in at the 3. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
And the foul is called. Get up here. 11 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Harris. He drains it from the right block. Harris has got his first bucket of the night.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
But to me, it's worth being certain, and that's why we have replayed it.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Spurs lead by 2, and the second quarter about to get started. We'll be Pop breaking it down and telling it like it is as usual, Clark. You got to love having a guy like that as your coach.
Without question. I mean, you have no idea how huge that is for a player to get that kind of support and backing from his coach. Is Tony Parker a great all-star and champion? In my book, absolutely, without question. But would he have reached that level without Greg Popovich as his coach? I think even Tony would tell you probably not.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
This is almost like a volleyball game when you watch just how many shots they blocked or altered.
Well, how about this? A lot of side outs for them, the way they've swatted shots away. That's a volleyball term, by the way, folks.
Yeah, or handball.
I like that. Or handball.
Either one of the two. They're knocking a lot away.
Yeah.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Harris, he's in at the point. Aldridge out there with Fox. Then it's Green, and it's Chalmers in at the 2 guard.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Harris passes to Chalmers. Aldridge a screen. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Boy, a fantastic job by Aldridge to lay into that defender on the screen.
And it's Rubio penetrating. Hits the front of the rim and out.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Harris outside. On the wing, Green. Harris setting the pick for Green. Shot clock at 6. And it's Harris off the drive. It's stolen by Hickson. Harris passes to Kane. Rubio with a wide open look. Rubio can't get that one to fall. Spurs leading by 6. Harris outside.
Sticking too much.
Aldridge a screen. And the wide open shot from Chalmers. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
And the D is having problems stopping the mid-range jumper. They're not really closing out on him as much as they should be.
6 of their last 10 points have come by way of the 2-pointer.
A different look now for San Antonio. Lance Stevenson comes in for Daniel Green. And Tony Parker is subbed in for Mario Chalmers. And the whistle blows in the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And the Nuggets with some changes. Will Barton comes in for Harris. And it's Moutier in for Ricky Rubio. San Antonio also making some changes. West comes in for Fox, and it's Leonard in for LaMarcus Aldridge. That pushes it to double digits. Parker's got his second basket of the game.
What an incredible run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it played.
Every single guy on their team. Midas magic touch, shooting the lights out here.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. He told Harris that he wants their offense to run through him. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. So, Kevin, change is already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
Thanks again, Doris. Out to the wing. Parker off the pick from Harris. Parker kicks to Leonard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Leonard's got the lead up to 10 now for San Antonio. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Now here's Moutier, guarded by Harris. Puts it up from 17. Moutier, no good. And here are the Spurs. They're on a 12-4 run. Harris outside. Pass to Stevenson. Harris a screen on Fareed. Stevenson with it. Now defended by Moutier. Stevenson can't hit.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job.